Well, let's just get into it, I guess. Yeah, I'm not happy. Say the least, I've been caught off guard. I don't know if that means. Yeah, man. Kind of disappointed myself. I got earnings hyped. But also, I wasn't earnings hyped, but I was. Let me just explain that. And that I went for NVDY options, yield max and NVIDIA options income for the earnings and stuff. And, well, I kind of knew it would tank or whatever, but we filled this gap here back to here, so. But we're also turning back down off of it, so yeah, I don't know, man. And this thing just came out, at the first of the year. So, yeah, we gotta see what's up with this. Yeah, I'm not giving up on this whole thing completely yet, but the Magnificent Seven whole bullshit. They're creating ETS for the Magnificent Seven and all this stuff. Dude, come on. This is just gonna reef money out of you. It's gotta, And then, to top my day off, nothing sold. I had 2 cells, which was the boil cells, which I sold at a loss. And, let me show you what happened to boil. Yeah, we're cranking. We're up 20% from the bottom there. But don't count your chickens. This might look good, but it filled the gap, see? So, after a gap fell, you're looking at reversal. And then, obviously, since we made the wrong move. But, see, your boy's learning some stuff, too. Because, was it the wrong move? Because, listen. Let alone, am I going to have these gains? If I was in, do you think this would have happened if I was in still? Yeah. Exactly. And then guess what? If I was still in right now, what's their move? Let's think 2 or 3 moves ahead. If I was still in after this happened, what do you think they're going to do to me? They're going to drop it again. If I had my option here and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm making so much money on options right now on boil. Listen, I've been here before, okay? In 2 days, in 1 to 2 days, literally, this is day 1, so 1 more day. Let's say you hit that red line in 1 more day with a teeny bit of an update, where it wasn't stable. If boil was the VIX, let's say. What do you think they're going to do? So if I had the option still, if I still was holding my 2 options, I would be hysterically, and I would be like, yeah, I'm in the money and stuff, and I'd be bragging to y'all, right? I'd be bragging and stuff, and then guess what would happen to me? Death. They'd take it straight from me again. Because I've been in boil before, okay? So now is the time to go back to cold. I'm kidding. I'm not kidding. So, and the same thing's happening to me now in the puts on soxl, okay? Of where you think that it's going bad and you lose all of your money for one day and stuff, and then it's going to be back and stuff. Like, I'm probably lucky that my stuff wouldn't sell today, right? Because it's probably going to be worth more money tomorrow. So just keep that in mind that, this trend line right here, this green trend line stretches back months and months, okay? Months, okay? And now, whatever happened here the other day today on Boyle, was it closed the gap because it had to. Finally, it had to close the gap just to screw people over so that it could take some money from some people, okay? Just chill. It's going down. It's got to. And even if it's not going down, we're getting it on the next trough. So if we get a red wick, we get a red candle tomorrow or the day after, the first red candle, we go in. The first big red. First big red, we go in, okay? And that's the plan on UNG. Alright, and so, which brings me back to my next pick here of what's going on here. So China was up today. I got China calls. Them were up today, but I put my sell in at the mark, which is 50% of the ask to bid ratio. So I put my sells there and they didn't sell and stuff, so I'm still holding them on even though they were up. I went in with the TLT, which is down 3 cents to be expected. 3-cent drop at the end of from between 2 to 4 o'clock, you're gonna get 3-cent drop, something like that. So I guess it depends on if you're working or not, or when you're gonna get in and who's gonna lose what. UVXY options still didn't sell. I put them out for 1 cent. Don't go into UVXY. Never go into UVXY options ever. That being said, this SQQ puts didn't do anything today. If you see it, they actually made money at the end of the day and think, gosh, they didn't sell. So our SQQ puts means that TQQ is going to go up. When you see success call, that means that these 7 buys are out of the money, but they'll get into the money rather quickly. Sorry. Too much dust from playing around with the cat. Alright, well, let's get back to this video. Excuse me. Sheesh. Alright, sorry guys. I was playing with the cat and I'm in this dust area where we were exploring unexplored territory in the house. So, we got into TLT. Success calls, didn't want to sell or whatever. Scarcity of buyers. everybody's broke, right? So why would there be buyers on options? So that's what it is. Gonna try to sell as much as possible, as soon as possible right now, according to the dates and times on my options that I've got going here. I'm just gonna try to sell everything at this point and then reset the bag. Like I said, I'm sitting in NVIDIA Yield Max NVIDIA option just to try it out, just for fun, just to see what the heck it does. I'm into experimenting. That's all, and find the pockets of money and stuff and how it works. So basically, that's it. Like, what do you need? What do you need? SPY? What do you need? You wanna know what SPY's gonna do? It's gonna go down. We're tapped on SPY. SPX is gonna go down. Soxl, start looking towards the bear market, but also think that, okay, yeah, like, now that we have this huge move down here, like, we're basically sitting right on the support line. It's gonna bounce, okay, and we might hit resistance and start getting more resistance and go down. So the worst of the worst is over if you look at it. Looking to bounce back up because the volume's peaked out. So nothing goes straight down, my friends. Stay safe out there.